Happy anniversary, Mama Pops. 9 February 2021. Today's 58 years. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. She died a year and a half ago, about. So this is my dad's second year without an anniversary, you know. But he's got it. Takes care of her, loves her. Makes me think about GEDs. And how they make us think that a GED is less than something. I mean, I'm going to go right back to the time that it was brought upon me to ask for advice about somebody I knew that once dropped out of high school. He was dropping out of high school. And I was in the Army already. I was back home. I was like, I'm drunk and I'm in the Army. You know, and I get to jump out of airplanes. How does it get any better than that? I mean, do you really want to struggle to get in the military if you want to jump out of airplanes? Nobody should ever have to struggle to get in the military. The military should be, oh, they do. They hunt us down. But I was home on leave, and I get this question asked. I'm thinking about dropping out of high school, and I'm like, dude, why would you do that? You're in high school, you got a fucking roof over your head, and even if somebody's not feeding you, you can find where they hide their shit and eat it. You're gonna be just fine. Take it as long as you can, because they're about to take that away. That easy living, you know. And I think about, everybody that I ever meet that's gotten a GED, that guy dropped out of high school after tricking me into giving him a good speech about it. Why'd you even fucking bother? You're gonna ask me for advice? But you always hear about these people that got their GED. I don't even know the word because it's graduate. It's something dissertation, division, derision. I don't know what the hell it means because they've taken that word away from us and they've made it a damn little abbreviation. They're always talking about how proud they are of it. You hear people talk about getting their GED and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, my God, what a lot of fucking work that sounded like it was. You could have just written it out, And then, I think, February 9th, 1963, man. My mother and my father would be having their 58th anniversary this year. And I think about it, I'm like, you know what? It reminds me. I went back, I'm gonna go back a little bit to say how they just make us feel stupid our whole lives, but what it reminds me of, looking at it now, is the idea that these are the best years of our lives. Why not just let me have it? I see my mother in the wedding picture. She's got a bump. She's like Angelina Jolie with a bump. You know, my mother was the Queen of Johannesburg, Michigan, beauty queen. She's got a little bump. It also tells me, you know, I never want to see a pregnant woman. There's nothing so disgusting to me as to see a pregnant woman on a magazine cover. If it's not mine, it's ugly. There it is. And so my mom with her bump, it wasn't that it wasn't mine. It was that it was the path to me. And she had that little bump. Go, mama. And you know what? She got her GED. She was a high school girl that got pregnant. I'm not even talk about my dad. I probably couldn't keep him away from her once he found out that somebody would let him near him. Near. She got pregnant in high school, dropped out to have the kids and have a family and create this wonderful thing that we have before you. But she went back and got her GED. And I thought, every time I hear somebody with great pride talking about having their GED, I realize from looking at my mother that might as well have had a good time while you were young.